Hey everybody, Derek from Mac Gaming here. Welcome to the channel. Today I bring Mario Kart 8 Deluxe from the Nintendo Switch on the M1 MacBook Air. So we're jumping right into business here, setting up our first race. We choose our character, our kart, and the track. Now, right off the bat, we're getting 30, 40, 50 frames per second. It's not stable, but it's not bad. It is playable. Now, in my testings, I found out that it really depends on what's going on screen. You guys can see here in a second that in this turbo lane here, it's lagging like crazy. When that squid squirts its ink upon us, it lags even more. So I thought, you know, hey, it's gonna give us a rough time, especially where there's lots of stuff going on, like for example here underwater. But it didn't lag. It lagged when I actually got out of the water. Now this track speaks for itself. You guys can see we had a pretty rough start with that glitching going on. But if you take a second just to look at the track, you will see that it is raining, that the buildings that are surrounding the track have very bright and different colors, which are reflecting upon the track itself. So, you know, I'm guessing here that what's going on is that this is one of the more demanding tracks. It demands more power from the GPU. However, this emulator is in its early stages. You know, it was released a few weeks ago, so there's probably lots of work to be done here. Nonetheless, this is more than enough for us to start playing around with. So after seeing that, I decided to test the opposite. I chose a track where it's nice and sunny, as you guys can see here. The game is running much better. Actually, in fact, it's much more playable. We're getting a much more smoother experience. It's snappy, and even the frame rate seems to hold up pretty well, 50, 60 frames per second. Now, moving over to performance, you guys can see I added a few new metrics. I want to highlight the throttle indicator. Right now, it's telling us that the system hasn't throttled. It's not throttling, and you know, to my surprise, I thought it was going to throttle. I tested the game for around an hour and a half, and I saw that the game didn't go over 85, 86 degrees. So, you know, in this regard, not bad. However, you know, I always recommend not playing games on the fanless M1 MacBook Air at this temperature. Probably the same goes for the M2 MacBook Air. However, if you own any of the other systems which do have active cooling, you probably won't encounter this. On top, you'll profit from more power since we already know, but this has 7 GPU cores. So guys, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for tuning in. It's quite amazing to see Nintendo Switch games on Apple Silicon. It just blows my mind how fast we are evolving. Stay tuned. We will be testing more Nintendo games for sure. Actually, if you join our Discord channel, we're just, you know, it just keeps going and going and going. It never ends. We're testing tons of things. And just as a quick piece of advice, if you want to get this emulator up and running on your system, tune in on Andrew Tai's video. He has tons of tutorials on how to get this set up, even tweaking in performance. There's lots of stuff there. He explains it wonderfully, and you'll be set to go with that. So thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day. Until the next one.